Hello everybody, SoCal Thero here, welcoming you back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today we're going to be taking out the Freightliner Cascadia. As you can see, we're pulled over on the side of the road, up on a sidewalk, totally illegal. But we're going to be doing something a little different today. We're actually going to go ahead and hop in the cab, and we're going to fire this truck up. Let's go ahead and turn our hazards off, so they know we're pulling out here. Oh, got to get that parking brake too. It's not safe to go. But we're going to be pulling into the Waller, there it is, the Walmart right here. We're going to be picking up some COVID vaccines. It's a special promotion going on right now with American Truck Simulator. So I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and do this. I did a few recordings for the Christmas and New Year's special event that they did. So they have the Hauling Hope event going on right now, which is going to be for driving with COVID vaccines. So we are going to be doing that today. We are starting here in Elko, Nevada, and we are going to be heading up to Bend, Oregon, I believe is what it is. Let's go ahead and get our truck pulled in here. There we go. Go ahead and set our brake, and let's turn off the engine. And did I not roll down my... Okay, I did roll it down. Okay, let's get out and take a look. It looks like we're good. We're going to go ahead and connect it. And there we go. We're ready to go. So we are heading to Bend Walmart. Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look here and see. Navigation says it's 467 miles away. And it is 8 hours and 46 minutes from our current location. We are expected to arrive tonight at 9:17 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I think I said specific, but I meant Pacific. So there you have it. Can't talk. Was not planning on recording, so that's probably why. Not prepared for it. Let's go ahead and start our truck up. I'm going to go ahead and release the brake again. All right. So we're going to get out here on the road. By judging from the title of this video, you will see that I'm going to be doing something special with it. We are going to be doing a, I guess you could say, 3,000 subscriber special. Wasn't planning on making it a special for that. Wasn't planning on doing anything for it, but I figured at the same time, while we are already at 3,000 subscribers as of this recording, that I would incorporate it as well. Because I did ask about this with the community a lot. Man, this traffic is bad. A lot sooner than I got to 3,000. Can I get around? Let me see. Is there any... Okay, there's another way to get onto the highway. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to take the long way here. I hope I can get out of this parking lot, because traffic is ridiculous. Let's see if I can get around. Please don't hit these cars. And I'm hooked up on a fence. Yep, that's already going great. Alright, well, we're not going that way.
Finding a new route.
We're going that way, but we're not going that way. So we're going to swing way the hell out here, because I was hitting the fence. Oh, we're going to be right up against this fence. Man, this traffic is bad. Look at this. Look at this. As soon as we get out on the road, I'll start doing the Q&A here. I'm just trying to negotiate with all this traffic. My goodness. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. All right, after this truck, we're going. Because this is ridiculous. Look at that. The traffic's barely moving that way. All right. Let's see if we could do it this time. Jeez, it's just... This is ridiculous. I'm about to hit some cars just to get going here. Yeah, go. Yep, you're gonna wait. You're waiting. I'm getting out of this damn parking lot. I'm an impatient person. Alright, I think that's good. Oh, now traffic's going this way. Jeez. And this guy's got his hazards on in front of me.
Never mind. I'll find
Okay, we were on the sidewalk, but you know what? We're out of the parking lot. Or the dock, I should say. And now we're in the parking lot. Jeez, this traffic is bad. I did pick a kind of a longer route, so this episode might run a lot longer than I typically do. I know in my 5PD lately, I've been running kind of longer episodes, but I know you guys enjoy watching those, and I don't like to split those in half, especially when there's other people that are recording, because I mean, If they're recording and showing the entire thing, I want to show the entire thing. I don't want you guys to be hung up in suspense there. Especially if you've seen it from their view already. So I am going to be doing this. You'll see this a lot. That's because I have my Discord up on my other screen. For those of you that haven't joined, there's a link down below in the comment section. I put it in all of my videos. You are more than welcome to join my Discord and come hang out with all of us over there. But I'm using it today, as I left all the questions on there, to answer for you guys. So I know this is going to be a little bit boring and a little stagnant, so that's why I'm trying to get to the questions right now. Hopefully the route won't be too long, considering all the traffic I'm stuck behind, because this is ridiculous. I'm pulling this traffic mod out too. This is insane. I mean, I know it's Elko, Nevada, so it's probably a bigger city, but I don't think it's this bad, especially at 12 in the afternoon, unless this is the lunch rush hour right here. I don't know. Looks like we're moving though. We got some vans stuck going right. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the questions here. So first one I got, and I do apologize. I was an idiot. I forgot to put the names of who asked me behind them. So if you know it was a question you asked, please feel free to mention it down in the comments below. Like, hey, that was the question I said and it was this. Because I do appreciate all you guys taking the time to leave comments and feedback and questions for me to answer. So first one is, what kind of car do you drive? I've said this countless times, but I don't mind answering it again. I drive a 2006 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 9 MR Edition. That is a mouthful, but that is the entire car and trim level of the car. I bought it back in 2006. I bought it brand new, sold it to myself when I worked in the car industry, and I worked at Mitsubishi. And I love the car. I'll never get rid of the car. I think I'm probably going to be buried in the car when I die. So there's that. Yeah, it currently has 89,000. Oh, it's almost at 90. It's at 90,000 miles. I'm very fortunate. I don't drive far for work, and I'm a pretty homebody kind of person, so I don't drive a lot either. So I don't go very far, other than every once in a great while. So that's the reason why the mileage is that low on a vehicle that's that old. Next question I got here is, what is your favorite game of all time? It's kind of a toss-up, really. I mean, my perception of games and what do I enjoy has changed. And is this guy turning right? Please don't turn right. Yeah, he's not turning right. So we're going to be doing something a little legal here. I am done with the traffic. This is happening. This guy's turning right though. Yeah, this is what I get for being impatient, but this traffic is ridiculous. I'm not waiting anymore. I want to answer questions, but be on the road too, because yeah, this is gonna be tough. Okay, let me give him space. All right, you got space. Go, 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 go. I got a fence, so I don't have to go, dude. I'm not in your way. Okay, well, obviously this is one of the most legit driving experiences I've ever given you guys. That's for damn sure. What the hell? Look at this traffic. Oh my god, I cannot. This is stupid. I know it's stupid, I'm on the shoulder, but look at this. This is, where is the problem? This is insane. Look at this. I'm doing about 25, and I'm still not around all this traffic, passing illegally on the shoulder the way I am. Look at this. I keep going, and the traffic still is showing up. Okay. I think I'm finally past the damn traffic. Jeez. And just FYI, I don't condone driving like that in real life. I don't need to get hit with the lawsuit here, and I do not drive like that in real life. I just could not take it in a video game, even if it's a simulator. That is ridiculous. My goodness. So yeah, it's going back to that last question. I'm sorry, I was just, man, a little road rage there. My favorite game of all time. There's a few that I can list for that, but this is kind of a crapshoot question, because you could say a game is your favorite of all time, but you haven't played it in forever. So if you played it today, it might not hold that same value to it. So I'm going to just go ahead and go out on a limb here. I'm going to tell you guys a few that I've had over the years. And yeah, some of them are great, but some of them, if you were to revisit them today, you'd be like, eh, they could have done better on that. Why is my truck rolling? Jeez. So the first one I'm going to name off is James Bond's GoldenEye on N64. Some of you guys probably know what that is. Most of the older crowd anyways. That was one of my favorite games during that era when that game came out. Don't quote me on when it did. I would say somewhere around, or somewhere in the, let's say late 90s, I'm going to guess. Mid to late 90s. But don't hold me to it. See, look at this. This is ridiculous. There's nobody coming. This Magnum is being a dumbass. Pull out already. And that could have used a different phrasing, but okay. There we go. It's like traffic can't make up their... Oh, man. My road rage is really going to get to me right now. This is ridiculous. As you see, I'm cranking the wheel. I'm about to drive around everybody. This is stupid, this traffic. It's like an endless loop. It just keeps going around and around. And, like, look at this. They're just doing circles. Like, I bet you those are all the people I was passing on that shoulder earlier. Okay. This guy's trying to turn left. That's the problem. Oh, my God. Look at this. He can't go because all of them are going. Yep. We're not waiting. Not waiting. Not doing it anymore. Oh. This is what I get for being impatient. I need to own this now. But I think I'm helping the traffic out by doing this. I think my lane is starting to go. Yep, he's got his hazards on. I'm trying to help my lane out. Okay, I think we're going. I was about to do what I did on the last turn, but I think we're good now. No cop, no stop right now. Yeah, see, look at it down there. That's ridiculous. There's so much traffic, they're crashing into each other. Alright. That mod's definitely coming out.
Turn right.
Jeez, after all that, we are finally on the highway. This is insane. But going back to my questions, I'm sorry about this, by the way, so this might be a little bit of a longer episode. Favorite game? GoldenEye was definitely in that era. I really like that one. GTA 4, of course. I mean, I like GTA, so go figure. I mean, I've been a fan of the GTA series ever since I first played GTA 1 back in... I think I played that in 1999 on my buddy's PlayStation, my neighbor's. And, waking it up. And I've been a fan of that ever since then, so I've never lost any kind of fun in the GTA series. So with that being said, yeah, GTA 5 would be another one of them. And then things like GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2 is definitely up there because it's a great looking game. The original one was a great one too, had a great story to it. I'll go ahead and set our cruise because we're on a external contract, so we can't go faster than 65. And then on top of that, another game that I enjoy as well is State of Decay, the series. It's pretty much Grand Theft Auto 5, but you have zombies instead of pedestrians, I guess is the best way to describe it. If you haven't seen it or played it, I do have playlists in my channel. They're older from when I first started playing them. You're more than welcome to check those out as well. But yeah, those are my favorite games. Going back to what I said though, how it changes with time. Like, back when I was playing GoldenEye and when I was playing GTA 4, American Truck Simulator was not something I was thinking I'd ever be into. And look at me now. It's one of my favorite games to play because it's enjoyable and it's relaxing, and I can play it on camera, off camera. It doesn't matter. Alright, this is going to be hard because I'm trying to read a question, but at the same time we got a windy road here. And how are we doing on miles? Okay, we're still pretty far, so I want to make sure I get all your questions in one episode here. If I don't, I definitely will do this as a two-part episode. What is your ideal game to play? My ideal game to play is something that is polished and brings me enjoyment. I used to be a big first-person shooter kind of guy, and I would play the Battlefields and the Call of Duties. I still play them every now and then, but after a while, when you start gripping controllers and they start breaking in your hands and you want to throw them because you're just getting angry with how you're playing and how you're just getting destroyed left and right, you kind of wonder, why am I playing this anymore? So games like that don't really revolve around what I like to play anymore. Oh, look at this on the left. That's a pretty gnarly accident scene there. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So ideal game would be something like that. Let's see. What is your favorite game genre? I don't really have a favorite. I like simulators now. Simulators have definitely become a thing that I've enjoyed playing, like this American Truck Simulator. Once I get the graphics cards, I'll probably record it, but Microsoft Flight Simulator is something I picked up. Have no interest in aviation whatsoever before, and I splooged and decided to pick up the I forget which edition it is. It was the one that came with, it was pretty much the top of the line one, because I was like, well, I want those airports and I want all the planes and all this to try it out. And yeah, it's been pretty fun to play, even though I have 2D looking graphics on it. But once I get those upgraded GPUs, which I should be getting in a couple weeks here from this recording, it'll be a lot more fun to play. But
Go straight on.
yeah, games like that, Grand Theft Auto, obviously, since I play and record a lot of that, that's one that I enjoy. Man, this truck is poking along. Speed limit's 80. I'm doing 65, and I'm catching up to him here. I might have to change lanes. He is a poker. Yep. You're getting cut off, bro. It's happening. I'm sorry. Oh, now he's gonna speed up. Okay. Well, I'm really sorry now. Now I look like a complete asshole. I'm trying to. Sorry. So that's gonna be happening while I'm trying to read. What are some of your phobias? Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty easy to explain. I do have some phobias. I have a phobia to spiders. Just the overall look to them. Seeing 8 legs, all those eyes, everything like that. The fangs.
Keep right, and
It
then
just
exit right.
kind of grosses me out. I don't know. Just can't stand the look of spiders.
Exit
I know
right.
some people like them as pets. I do not. I would rather not be around any. It's not as bad
Turn right.
as like another phobia I have, which I'll explain after this, but like daddy long leg spiders, I mean, that's what we call them. I don't know if that's the real term for them. It's like a spider that eats other spiders, basically. Those don't bother me. I'm okay with them. And it's not because they eat other spiders, it's just they don't seem like they would harm me, like a tarantula or something like that. So I'm not too worried about them. Man, that truck is beat to hell, and that looks like a newer truck. Oops, there we go. I'm trying to see how we're doing on mileage here. Oh, look at this
Turn
traffic again. But my other phobia is snakes. Now that one I cannot stand. Doesn't matter if it's a regular snake that like won't harm you, or it's like a venomous snake that will attack you if you get near it. I cannot stand snakes. Just nothing in general. I just have a phobia. The way they move, they slither, just ugh, I'm just talking about it's creeping me out right now. Yeah, I have a phobia to snakes. I cannot do it. And yeah, I can't do it. I hate snakes. Everything about them. The way they move, the way they look, I just can't do it. This is actually kind of good being stuck in traffic because I can look over and read the next question. If you had millions of dollars, what would you do with it? This came from my Discord, and I did answer this. If I had millions of dollars, I say I'm a simplistic person, but at the same time too, I could spend some money. If I had that kind of money, everybody says I'd buy a mansion and I do this and I do that. That's not me. What I would do is kind of similar to that. But obviously I like cars from what I drive. Oh, this guy's being nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll use my train horn instead. So I would buy a big ass piece of land and I would build a gated community on it, like a neighborhood, and I would build multiple homes on it, and I would move all of my closest friends, my family, into this neighborhood, build the houses how they want, not extravagant, just regular homes, and I'd buy myself a home, or I'd build myself a home rather, and build it there too, and then we would all live near each other, and then I wouldn't have to worry about family being so far away. And we are getting hung up on the frames as it's trying to load in whatever it is it's trying to load. Holy hell, that was bad. But
Get ready to turn right.
yeah, I would do that, and then going back to the car thing, I would have a big workshop
Turn right.
either by my house or like behind my house or right next to my house that I would store some of my favorite cars in, and it would be attached to my own custom personalized racetrack that me and my friends could race on, because a lot of my friends are into cars, so I know it would get a lot of use if I moved them into the neighborhood. They go down there driving and whatnot. That would be what I spent my money on. After that, just invest it, so that way my future family, my future kids, they wouldn't have to work. That way I wouldn't have to go back to working either. But I would do that, and even though if I did make that either way, I would still do YouTube. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making content. I enjoy entertaining other people. So even if I had millions of dollars, I'd still be doing YouTube regardless. Doesn't matter. I could have $5 or millions of dollars. I would still be doing YouTube because I enjoy and love doing it. Alright, let's see here. Next question is, if you had a chance to spend a full day with someone past or present, who would it be and why? You know, most people would say some sort of historical figure, and I would say that too, but to be honest, if they could be reincarnated and they could see me for what I've become, it would be great to have my grandfather come back. Sorry, I might get a little choked up with it. I lost my one of them anyways. I've had multiple, but I lost one of my grandfathers to a stroke when I believe I was 17. And I mean, I'm 36 now, in case you guys didn't know, but I'd like to spend a day with him, just get his thoughts and opinions on the person I've become. Whew, sorry, didn't realize I get choked up on this one. But it'd be really great to hear his feedback and listen to his wisdom and the advice he'd give me, and just to visit him. He was sorry. He was a really good guy. Whew, sorry about that. I didn't think that would affect me as much as it did. Ugh. Alright, sorry. Gotta wipe my face there. Try not to cry. Let's see. Next question. Whoa, as I drive into oncoming lanes. Yeah, I'm trying to keep right. Sorry about you there. Trying to. Alright, let's go over here and let's try that again. What are your biggest struggles becoming a content creator? To be honest, and it's only been not a struggle till recently. Like recently, it hasn't become a struggle. Is being discovered. You kind of, when you become a content creator, or at least you choose to, you have to put in mind that you're gonna have to put in a lot of work. As you remember before, I used to, for those of you that have been here for a while, I used to only upload 3 times a week, and that was it. And then it started going to 4, then to 5, and sometimes to 6 right now. And the biggest struggle I've had as a content creator is being discovered, which it's very hard for anybody that wants to be a content creator. Let me tell you, it is hard to get discovered. I have been very fortunate, and he knows who his name is, and you guys all know him too, because he's mostly the reason why you're here. Been very fortunate that Jeff Fabiano has kind of taken me under his wing, taught me some things to make my content better, has made some content with me, and he's really, geez, these frames are just ridiculous. I'm not even near a city now, but he's really helped my discovery come out there with his fan base, all of you guys finding me and checking me out as well and enjoying my content. So yeah, if you want to be a content creator, that is the biggest struggle that I had, was trying to be discovered. And You need to come into it. If you want to do this, you need to make sure you're coming into it with the mindset of this is a hobby. This is not going to make you rich overnight. You're doing this for you and for entertainment, which is what I really enjoy about doing it. It's a lot of fun to be doing, let me tell you. And for those of you that don't know, that are not on my Discord, as of this recording, which I'm planning to release it hopefully the Saturday that I record it, which is the Saturday before Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day early to you guys, for those of you that are going to be celebrating that. I have been given or granted access to the YouTube Partner Program or monetization. That's why you guys see ads popping up on my videos now, but I'll discuss that more in another video. I don't want to do that for this Q&A video, but I really do appreciate all you guys for being here and helping me achieve this first of many milestones I'd like to achieve with my channel, and something I never thought would happen in a million years, and it's an absolutely amazing feeling. But I'll go over it in it'll be another American Truck Simulator video, so I really hope that a lot of the fan base here enjoys the ATS videos. God, it's rendering in these towns and these cities, and it's just eating me up. There we go. And we're coming to a slowing halt here. But yeah, I'll go over that in another ATS video for you guys. So I really hope a lot of people that are subscribed enjoy the ATS content, because I'll be announcing it on there as well, and I'd hate to have somebody miss out on my appreciation for you guys being here, even though I know a lot of you guys are here for the LSPDFR content. Let's see. I'm trying to check this out without getting in an accident. Has anyone ever said you look like a celebrity figure or a figure in sports? Yes, that is very much true. I do not see it. Nobody else sees it, but a little 7-year-old kid saw it, and I went to make his day. And the only reason he saw it is because of my Evo that I drive. I left my house, I drove down the road, I went to a Subway to go get my lunch. I got out of my car. It's in the parking lot with the gas station, like it's one of those combined things where it's like the 7-Eleven and a Subway. And before I could go get my sandwich, I had this kid walk up to me because I was grabbing something out of my car, and he asked me for my autograph, and I had no idea why he wanted my autograph. And I was a little perplexed. I was like, sure. And then his mom came running up to me, and I said, is this your son? And she's like, yeah, this is my son. He'd love your autograph. And I said, who does he think I am? And she said, well, he knows. And she kind of winked at me so I would play along and not ruin this kid's like starstruck moment. She said he knows you from the Fast and Furious movies. He's your guy. He's the guy that dates the other guy's daughter or sister. And I was like, oh, so you know me as Paul Walker. And he said, yeah, you're Paul Walker. And I was like, oh man, I do. Just for clarification, if you've never seen me, I look nothing like Paul Walker. I look nothing like him. But to make this kid's day, his mom had a pen. She had a piece of paper. I signed it Paul Walker as best as I could. I really hope she didn't like hang on to it so he could have it for someday and say it's worth a lot of money because Paul signed it now that he's no longer with us. But I wanted to make somebody's day, so I didn't mind doing it, even if it was a little 7-year-old boy's day to say, oh my God, I got to meet Paul Walker, even though he didn't. And if you're watching this today, I'm sorry, man. I wasn't trying to get your hopes up or anything. Let's see. As soon as I go around this bend here, I'll try to take it. Actually, you know what? Let me grab a screenshot, and I'll read a question, and I'll be right back with you guys here. All right, guys. We are back. And I was an idiot, and I didn't read the question while I was taking the screenshot. So next question is Cowboys or Ravens. I'm not a fan of either team. I'm not a big fan in football anymore. When I was a fan in football, I did like the San Diego Chargers till they moved. I did like the Los Angeles Raiders till they moved to Oakland, and then now they're moving to Vegas. But I'm not a big football fan anymore. I am more of a basketball and a hockey fan. So my hockey team is the Anaheim Ducks, and my basketball team is the Los Angeles Lakers. And I grew up in a Laker household, so that's the reason why. And honestly, I do like the Lakers to this day still, so it's no change for me. It's not just because I grew up with it. Please pull into. Wait, what?
Turn left.
Where am I? Okay, the way station's to the right. What is this? All kinds of stuff going on. What are you doing? Get out of the road, Crown Vic. God, you guys are idiots. Well, the way station's on my right, so I don't know how this is gonna work. They want me to weigh in.
Recomputing.
So I have to weigh in over here. Hopefully I could get there.
Turn left, and then continue straight on. Rerouting.
Yeah, I can't turn left. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get you on another one. Stop at the scale. Okay. Here we go. Alright. 75,671. Perfect. Alright, next question is, do you have any fears? If so, what are they? I have fears all the time. There's a lot of things that I can easily overthink.
Turn left.
There is definitely some stuff I'm self-conscious about. Okay, this guy's gonna let me out because I'm kind of forcing him to let me out. And then I'm trying to find a way. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can wedge my way through past this truck. This Subaru is really on his ass though. Both Subarus. Okay, and this guy's this is such a strange turn. I gotta be in the dirt here or I'm gonna hit somebody. There we go. Okay, definitely not ideal for driving a truck. I do have fears. Some of them are like not being successful, and that could go on a wide range of things, so I try not to think of that one. Although, I mean, like anybody else, it can plague your mind with your thoughts. I do have the fears of like saying something incorrectly, especially with grammar and spelling. Spelling and grammar are like my two biggest weaknesses when it comes to writing. And I have a fear of writing like the wrong version or the wrong word usage for a certain word or spelling it incorrectly. Autocorrect has been a savior for that, but if you don't use the correct word or the correct version of a word, grammar could really get to you. Man, this sun is right in my eyes. Damn. But yeah, like, let's see, what's an example? 2. So you got TO, TWO for like the number, and then TOO. And I usually could figure out which one I need to use, but I always struggle with it. And then spelling wise, I'll spell something and then I'll see the little squiggly lines like, hey, you didn't spell that right. And then I click on it and I'm like, oh, that's how you spell it. And I'm like, I knew that. Why did I not do it though? So those are some of the fears I have, is getting something like that wrong when I'm like at work and writing an email, because I don't want to look like an idiot to somebody else in an email. I want it to be professional and outside. Man, everybody's passing this FedEx truck. I'm wondering if he's having some issues up this hill. This is not ideal, especially with the sun in my eyes, but it's happening. I'm not getting stuck behind the FedEx freight truck and on a blind corner. This is definitely not ideal. But we made it. We made it. Okay. Let's see. What's the next question? What motivated you to create a YouTube channel, and do you have anyone on YouTube you aspire to be? What motivated me to create a YouTube channel? You guys already know probably how or why, but I was watching. I'll tell you what it is. So when I was younger, I enjoyed making things and showing them to my parents, especially my mom. I was very fortunate to have a stay-at-home mom when I was growing up, so I know a lot of kids don't get that these days with the way the economy is and living situations, so I am very blessed to have had that in my life. And I really enjoyed making things and showing it to her, and I'm getting some frame drops as soon as my lights come on. Jesus, this is bad. There is a mod in here that is just killing my game right now. That's got to be what it is. But I enjoyed doing that. So over time, originally with YouTube, the first person I discovered was Bay Area Books. He was the first YouTube content creator that I discovered back in, I think 2009, 2010, somewhere right there. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. He was definitely doing LCPDFR videos at that time. And then shortly after that, the first time I heard and saw Jeff Fabiano was on one of those videos with him, and he was like doing dispatch out of the back of a van. If that gives you guys any idea. I could honestly not tell you which episode or video that was. It was that long ago. But seeing them do it, I was like, man, this is a lot of fun. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, I used to like doing that when I was a kid. Why don't I try doing that now? Like just with YouTube. So you could say they got me inspired to start trying to make videos and just put myself out there to see how I would be received and see how I enjoy, like how I would enjoy doing it. And I love doing this. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of like getting self-conscious about the quality of your content, but I try to improve each and every single time I make a video. So I just look at it as this is the beginning of me learning how to be better tomorrow, and I just continue with that mindset each and every single day. And those two individuals are the two that inspired me to start making content on YouTube. It's something I always enjoyed doing, but after seeing them doing it, I decided, oh man, this is really tight. We're gonna just put on our hazards here just to get around. Like, we gotta go really slow and into another lane, that's why. There we go. But seeing them doing it inspired me wanting to do it for myself as well. And it's been like a dream come true to be able to record content with them and learn a lot of the stuff that they do to make the quality that they make, so my quality can be better for you guys too. So it's been a real treat to be able to do that, and I'll be forever grateful for getting that kind of knowledge and experience. Looks like we're getting a lot closer here. And how are we doing on questions? I think I have only one or two questions left, so we're actually doing pretty good here, even with all the traffic. So we'll probably just make this one episode, but it will be a longer episode, so I do apologize. I know a few people in my Discord were like, man, your episodes are a little too long sometimes, and I get that. I try not to make them too long, but it'll happen. I can't help it. And then when you have frame droppage like this, it just does not help with the time. My goodness. All right. And while it's rendering in, the last question I have here. Oh, actually, there's two. I'm sorry. So the last question I have is, what is your top wish list for GTA 5? And I got a yellow light. I'm going to slow down because the frames might kill me into a red and run it. Top wish list item. Oh, that's kind of a toss-up. So, how do I say this? So I would love to see a mod support like 5PD or LSPDFR get grafted into the game to where it's not so unstable. It would be great to have that supported by Rockstar Games, but I mean that it's not something they created, and I mean it's kind of a touchy subject for them, so you can't really say anything about it. But that would be great. The other thing like next to that would be maps, like map extensions, like the island. That is such a cool thing that they added to the game, added in the oh man, I'll never pronounce it right, the Cayo Perico island to the game. That is so cool that they were able to add that to the game, and it's a lot of fun to see and play on. And just to know that Rockstar made it so it's very optimized for the game is just that much better, unlike whatever mod it is I have right now that's just killing my frames. Might need to go through my settings too. I might have something turned up way too high that's just killing my PC right now too. But that's my wish list items for whoa, for GTA 5, like my top wish list item.
Go straight on.
And I'm pretty sure I saw one more question, but I have to kind of like pick through them here. This lane's gonna end. We'll just stay here. Trying to look and see. Answered that one. Answered that one. Huh. Oh, okay, there's one. I thought I missed one. There we go. It says... Oh, this is funny, actually. My roommate quizzed me on this one day. If you could sit down and eat dinner with the person that motivated you the most, that was the most successful and who you aspired to be, what would you order on the menu? And this is this is funny this question comes up because she asked me and she was surprised I knew the answer that she was looking for this. And most people, I'll leave you in a little bit of suspense. If you were sitting down with somebody that you inspired to be one day, and if you can have their time to learn what they did to become successful, and you knew you were going to be successful just by talking to them, what would you order? Okay, so most people will say, I'll order the most expensive thing because they can afford it on the menu. That's what most people would say. I said, and this is why, and I'll tell you why I said it. I said I would order the thing that takes the longest to make. And then they asked me, they go, well, why would you want something that takes longest to make? And I said, whatever takes the longest to make is going to occupy my time the most to be able to spend as much time with that person as I can. I mean, if you say I want a steak, I mean, who's to say that they don't grill up a steak real quick, it comes out to you, you eat and you're done. But if I want like an appetizer, salad, some bread, something that needs to like marinate for X amount of hours and then I can have it afterwards, and that means I get to spend more time with that person, picking their brain and learning their secrets and learning what made them successful, that is what I would do if it was me. It's kind of a trick question. I know a lot of people would answer it with like, I know there's some people out there that would question it and go, I'll just get what I like the most or the most expensive thing because I know they could afford it and pay for it for me. But it's kind of one of those outside the box thinking exercises that, at least that's what she told me, that you would use for the experience. But yeah, that's all the I think that's the last question that I have there. And we're getting pretty close to our destination here. We're only about an hour out, so let's go ahead and chit chat for a little bit. Let's see what else has been going on. I guess I could go over I kind of want to save that for an episode though, about the monetization of my channel and my gratitude and appreciation. Well, I guess I could speak on that anyways. In case you guys don't know, as I try to repeatedly say, I'm very, very, very grateful and appreciate all of you that have subscribed, leave comments, hang out, chat with me, whatever it is to help support the channel. I really appreciate it. It's been a life-changing experience, being able to do this and then being discovered to where I'm to a point to where I had no idea I would ever reach. I wanted to reach it. I set myself a goal to reach it, and with help I have exceeded that goal, and I am just looking so forward to the future now. It is amazing what has come and what the hell is going on here. Oh, we got a construction site. Let's go ahead and slow it down. And oh, oops, I didn't mean to hit the map. I meant to hit my Jake brake there. Trying to help myself slow down. There we go. We got a little bit of construction here, so this is okay. We'll have a little bit of time to talk. It's 10:52 right now. We're about an hour behind thanks to traffic. My God, that traffic was insane. And I'm sorry if you didn't appreciate the non-realism of passing on the shoulder the way I was, but there's a difference between, like, when I'm playing by myself and I'm not recording, or if I'm recording with other people, like on a convoy, I will gladly drive like you should. safely, but when I'm recording for the sake of a video, like right now, I'm not going to be able to edit out. What is this guy doing? Go! What are you doing? The light is green and we're stopped here. Okay, nope, not doing it. Nope, that's what he's doing. He's waiting for the light to change. I'm not doing it. If I get a ticket, I get a ticket. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. That was stupid. That did not need to happen. You're an idiot! Alright. Sorry, more road rage. As I do something non-legitly again, too. But, yeah, for the sake of a video, I try not to get hung up on something like that because I don't want the videos to be long. Granted, in this case, it's kind of bad because it is going to be long, but I can't edit out a whole lot of the video because then I won't get a lot of the questions in there that people asked. And I don't want you guys to feel like I didn't answer your question either. I want to answer everybody's question that participated because it was a lot of fun to see the feedback and the different questions that were asked of me. So, again, like I said before, I really appreciate all of you being here and taking the time to watch my content. It has been a great experience to see my discovery go up and just how many people have been nothing but supportive with kind words. I know some of my content could use some better quality, and trust me, I am working on it. I am working very hard trying to get to that point. It's going to take some time and it's going to take some experience to learn, but I will get there. And I just hope you guys can be patient with me as I try to get there for you. Oh, looks like we're coming into Bend, Oregon finally. That's what the last bit of stutters were. I hope the last anyways, because they're probably rendering in the city. It looks like we're finally getting to our destination here to deliver some COVID vaccines from Nevada to Oregon.
Right,
yep, welcome to Bend.
Turn right.
Yep. Luckily we got a light here, so we'll be able to get through this hopefully fairly quickly here.
Turn right.
And originally for the idea of this episode, I was going to drive a Chevy Colorado, and unfortunately the truck had a sound issue that it just was not. What the hell is this guy doing? He's kind of stopped in the road. It had a sound issue with it, and I could not live with it. It was just too much. It was just unbearable. Where
and then
you would start
left.
the truck up, and you could hear the ignition turning on, and it was on a constant loop. It just kept turning on, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't drive down the road with the ignition constantly sounding like it's turning on. So, unfortunately, instead of doing a road trip, I ended up doing a trailer haul for the Q&A special with you guys for 3,000 subs, but I figured you guys would appreciate this as well, as this is originally what this game is for. No right turn, but I have to get to the right here. This says delivery. See, how am I going to drop this off? Oh, please don't be the one up against the wall. It's the one up against the wall. Damn it. I'm going to be a garbage driver here too. Let's go ahead and roll down our window because I know I'm going to need to do it. See, yep, let's not jackknife the truck. You guys know I can't blindside worth a damn, so I am definitely going to try not to do that if I don't have to. Oh, that is a terrible setup. Okay. Well, hopefully I can make up for that setup because that looks like absolute garbage. Alright. Yeah, I am not approaching this thing right at all. I'm going to be ending up doing some blindsiding and probably a couple passes to get this in just right. We'll see though. We'll see. I doubt I'll get it on the first shot, but we're going to try. Alright, let's just follow the trailer back now. Around that post. Hate those damn yellow posts. They always get your car if you're not paying attention. No matter how bright they are and whatnot, they'll get you. Alright, we're kind of good there. We're into the planners, but it's going to be a thing. Trying to do this the way we are. So we're going to have to do a little blind side backing up here. Oh yeah, that's angled totally off. We're just gonna utilize that, and then we're gonna try to straighten it out here. So swing this way. Go back here and see. That's actually not a bad approach. I thought it was going to be like 4 or 5 attempts. This is going to be our second attempt, and I think we're going to have it on this one. Unless I really screw it up here. Yeah, let's bump the dock. There we go. Is that our parking brake? I had to lean over in my chair there. Let's go ahead and kill the lights. Let's roll our window up so we don't get rained on in case it does rain. And cut the motor off, and let's get out and take a look here. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there. That's pretty top notch for me. Now let's go ahead and decouple the trailer here, see how we did on this run. COVID-19 vaccine delivered from Elko to Bend. We got excellent on the job. We drove 472 miles. It took us 54 minutes to do it. We consumed 86 gallons of fuel, almost 87. We made $41,659 and gained 1,208 XP on this run. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. And until next time, take care.